A career in wood and interiors manufacturing starts with education. Across universities and training programs, students are learning the skills that drive this industry forward. From traditional woodworking techniques to advanced digital modelling, the next generation of talent is being shaped through hands-on learning and cutting-edge technology. With strong industry connections, colleges provide real-world experience, ensuring graduates step into the workforce ready to contribute, innovate and lead.
So the type of careers that our graduates generally end up in are quite wide and varied. Plenty of students end up working in workshops, particularly for a few years after graduation. That can be varied to in bespoke furniture, to kitchen, bedroom, bathroom manufacture, to joinery workshops, and it can be really wide and varied. For students who continue on to take the Level 8 Honours degree, it really opens up a whole broad range of further opportunities for career advancement. There's huge demand for our graduates in relation to project management roles, for production management, building information modelling, which our students study in fourth year, which is increasingly becoming in demand in the industry. Estimators, quantity surveyors, just all sorts of different aspects of the industry. CAD has seen a huge growth in demand for our graduates. So while a lot of students would come to the college with the intention of being a maker or being on a workshop floor, quite quickly by exposure to some of the amazing companies that we have in our industry, some of the amazing roles and opportunities, and just by being exposed to the opportunities that are available, and by the time they leave here they can see quite a huge opportunity in different pathways that they can take. So one trend that we've noticed over the last number of years is traditionally designs and would have been given down to the workshop floor, and very skilled operators would have interpreted those drawings and manufactured the product, but what we've found is a lot of that decision-making skill has been brought back into the CAD engineering workshop, where very detailed working drawings are being given to operators on the floor, who then make the exact detail that's given in the working drawings. The industry has become very, very advanced. The technology has moved on really quite a lot. So they're using the best of software, the best of automation, computer-aided design, computer-aided manufacture. It's all evolving into 3D scanning, and the sky is the limit. This is definitely going to be an area of growth, and it's where we see a lot of our graduates are actually getting employment when they finish their time here. One pathway would be apprenticeship, which would be the wood manufacturing and finishing apprenticeship. In that pathway, a potential apprentice needs to find an employer company and sign up with Solus, and then they go through the phases. Some phases are called on the job, which means you're working with a company, and some phases are called off the job. So phase 2 is 22 weeks in an ETB. Phase 4 is in a university like ourselves. Phase 5 is back with the company. Phase 6 then is to another TU, and then they're finished with their final phase with their employer. That takes 4 years, and then they have their FETAC Level 6 award. So that is the apprenticeships. For undergraduate then and degree qualifications, students can apply to either of our programs. One is furniture design and manufacture, and one is furniture making and architectural woodworking. Both of those lead to Level 7 ordinary degrees or Level 8 honours degrees. The Level 7s are 3 years, the Level 8s are 4 years. When students are taking our programs here in ATU Connemara, approximately 50% of their time in first year and second year would be in the workshop and machine halls, and then the other supporting modules would be in areas such as design, as CAD, materials, applied science and testing, and all these modules that really support the core skills that they will need as a graduate when they go into the industry. We have 100% employment of graduates when they graduate from here. We have more companies looking for our graduates than we have graduates available. So these are all really positive traits and really positive outcomes from a program. It's a very dynamic industry. It's a very exciting industry. It's high tech and moving at a fast pace and everything. So we see huge opportunities for that to continue as well. We recently held our annual Industry Open Day, and we had 15 fabulous companies from around the country, north and south, who've come down to present placement and graduate opportunities to our students. And the variety of roles that are available was really quite astonishing, and they were all looking for work placement students and also graduates. Part of the design of our programs is preparing our students for real life experience of the industry. So in third year, our placements go out on year-long work placement. That's from September through to May, where they work with a company 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they take online classes from ourselves on Friday. And this has proved really, really positive, both for the students and for the companies. The companies are getting real value by having a student coming in and contributing to the workforce, and then the students get real value from actually being in the industry, getting real world experience, and the benefits are really quite extraordinary. But we also have a lot of international placement opportunities. For example, this year alone, we have students obviously on placement in Ireland, but also in the US, the UK, France, and New Zealand. So for people who would be interested in getting an international experience, there are international placement opportunities with some fantastic companies as well. A lot of people think that the roles that are available in this industry is where you're sitting at a bench with a chisel tapping away. Those days are gone. There are still opportunities if people want to go down that route. Everything from that right up to high tech, high opportunity. We've companies with small 2 to 3 people right up to hundreds of people turning over tens of million annually, and that's just in Ireland. So the opportunity to get involved in this industry, to get a really, really fulfilling and rewarding career is really quite strong, and we've lots and lots of examples of graduates who have actually fulfilled that. One of the most rewarding things for us is seeing our graduates making waves in the industry. And when we had our industry open day, so many companies who came to present were graduates of ours who are in really advancing through the roles in these companies. They're in decision-making roles. They're really contributing to the company, contributing to the industry, and it's very rewarding to see. It can be wide and varied, and quite often we try and place students where they have an interest in. So that could be in the bespoke design and make space, it could be in kitchen, bedroom, bathroom manufacture, it could be in joinery, so windows, doors, stairs, and right up into, we've students working in companies where they're fitting out and installing new hotels, commercial interiors, and right up to marine fit out, cruise liners, and to theme parks and everything. So it's a hugely varied industry with so many opportunities for variety and opportunity.